Hello guys, welcome again to another episode of Gear 6 Battle, and today we're gonna be doing Oracle. This is the second time that I'm gonna be doing here. Last time I got to rank 35, so I'm gonna see if I can improve the rank or if I'm gonna stay in the same position. So I'm gonna use this team, and I've been seeing that like this team working, so I just wanna try it again and see if this team can improve, because I did a couple of improvements since last time. So I'm gonna see if it actually works. This is a new girl. I don't know if you guys have already fight against her, because I haven't, and this is kind of the second time that I have battled her. So I did a couple improvements after the last time that I fought her. So I want to see if it actually worked. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until all my girls attack and they have the ultimate, because as you can see they were silenced. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until Stella has her ultimate to attack with everything that I have. So let's see if Stella can go. After that, she goes. Here goes Matador. She goes Catalin. And the only one that didn't attack and didn't do the ultimate is Chainsaw, because she's so slow. That's probably why. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great. We still have a lot of time, but we haven't got into the 4Ks. In order for me to get in a pretty good rank, I have to get into the 4Ks, and Matador just died. This team didn't work as good as I planned it to do, and it's doing even worse than last time. So that's bad. That's really bad. I don't know why. Probably this girl improved from since last time. Okay, we're doing seriously. We're doing really bad, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. As you can see, she does pretty good damage, and there goes Chainsaw. She just died there. Fuck. So it's all in the hands of Stella and Kathleen. I don't think they can pull it off. To be honest with you guys, they probably can get us to, I don't know, 3K, but that doesn't gonna cut it. You at least have to get into the 4 or 5K in order to have a pretty nice rank. And luck. Sometimes you just need luck to get your girls to not to fail on the attacks, and just to hit the girl every time and not failing like we did right now. As you can see, this is the worst rank tab I have got so far. Fuck yeah, I don't like how this went. This is a bad start for the second try. So I'm gonna just change a little bit here. I'm gonna take out Chainsaw. I'm gonna use Sisha and see if that works on our for us. Like, that's gonna help us, or probably gonna make us look worse. So I'm gonna see. Let's see here. They're going. And here goes Matador with the freeze hit. Here she goes. She does pretty good damage. Matador is the one that's doing most of the damage on my team. And second, I think it's Stella, Tier Catalin, and the other one probably is gonna be Sisha, and Norse is gonna be the last, because she's there just to get the heals. I have to buy more. How this is called? More scrolls to make her. Oh fuck! I did something stupid there. I didn't want to do that at all, and I just did it just unconscious. Sometimes you just do that, like you don't even care and you just press whatever. Okay, here goes. We're doing it the same. We're in the same position as last time, so I don't know if we have improved or it didn't matter if I use chainsaw or not. You know, you have to look at all of the stuff and sometimes think, fuck, I don't even know if I should have used her or she did a difference or not. Okay, we're silenced. That's probably why I couldn't even use, and I shouldn't have used that again. Like I said before. Fuck. I'm just going crazy right now. Okay, we're not going into the 3Ks that fast. You know, I don't care. Like, I know if they were to give me more time to get like 3 minutes, probably I will probably get on a higher rank. But at the same time, if that happens, probably the ones that are on rank 10 and on 1 probably gonna do more damage, and the other ones that are behind them. So I don't think it will make a big difference for me, because if everyone gets 3 minutes, then yeah, for sure everyone's gonna get more damage done. And probably some of the guys that I'm probably on rank 40 and stuff like that probably gonna get them higher ranks just because they probably have a stable team. And that's probably because if you have a pretty stable team, sometimes you don't have enough damage, probably just lack on damage and stuff like that. So you have to make everything work in the same way, and sometimes you just have more damage than a sustainable team. Sometimes that works in a better way. And I didn't saw who did damage and who didn't. So okay, what I'm gonna use right now, um is I don't gonna use any heal, and I'm gonna go with chainsaw. And okay, no, never mind. I didn't say that. I'm gonna go with Dracula and see what happens. This is gonna get really good. I'm gonna see what happens here. No healers. Like, I mean, I'm fine right now because I know that like the first team that I used worked really good on the first. I think it was the second time that it worked really well. Like I said before, sometimes you choose a team and doesn't do well, do it again. Sometimes just try the team twice to see if it actually works, because sometimes it's just that it's pure luck. I don't know, it's the hits land more and stuff like that, so probably gonna do more damage. It works in a really weird way. So just take that in mind when you use a team. Just try it twice before you start thinking, hey, I should make changes and stuff like that. I don't do that a lot on the videos because I don't. I want to try more stuff. Like, as you can see, I don't try the same team twice. The reason being because I don't want it to get super boring, and I know what team worked for me. So I mean, I could pretty much use the team for all the 5 tries that I have, but then it's gonna become kind of boring. And oh fuck, I totally Matador just died for nothing there, and it will become really boring. So I just try different things. I know teams that can work better and stuff like that. So I can try the, like I said, the team that I was having before and that I used first. It worked really well and got me into that rank that I am right now. That is 35, in the 35. So I know if I keep using that team, probably gonna get even a higher rank. But I don't want to use that. I want to change a couple of girls there to see if it works better or if it does worse. And as you can see, it's doing worse. That's for sure. I'm not doing that great. Time is running out. I think the biggest problem that I have, and everyone has, is the time. Time just fucks you really bad, because it's not like, okay, we're gonna give you this boss and you can have all the time in the world to kill it. But no, it doesn't happen that way. This is more like, okay, if you don't kill it in this time, then you are fucked. Or if you don't do enough damage on this time, you're fucked. So either way, you cannot not use a super sustainable team. You just have to use damage and have a really good healer like Norse. She's a pretty nice healer for sure. More if she's like more than 2 stars. I'm working on her because I really make Zombia 5. So she's the next. Okay, so I'm probably gonna use this. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Take out this girl right here and use Norse. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works in a better way. Like I said, the reason that I never change Estella, Catalin, or Matador right now, and the reason that I choose Matador over the other girls that were in the event, and the other girl that I had my eyes on, and I was having my eyes on, was Rhea. But I was planning on choosing her or getting her on the event, the past event, but I couldn't. I totally forgot. The other one too, Exorcist, I think that's her name. It was an event to get her too, and she's a pretty nice girl. And I wanted to get her too, and I totally forgot, because those are recharge events, so you need to buy. Or I don't know how you guys buy your stuff. If you use a credit card or you use a fuck, how is it called? Something like that, but just a card to buy stuff, apps and stuff like that. So yeah, I totally forgot about that, so I didn't buy it, and I lost the chance there. But the reason that I don't change them, because okay, now that I say that, the reason that I don't never change Stella, Catalin, or even Matador right now is because those are the only girls that I feel like do the most damage. And on these bosses, you want damage. You don't want sustainable teams. You want healers for sure, but you don't want a team that can sustain all the damage that she does and not do any damage, because the whole point of fantasy is do the most damage as possible in the fastest time. Um, so for me, it doesn't matter if I have a pretty nice sustainable team. I mean, I can use a lot of tanks there and tank the shit out of this girl right here, like I'm doing right now. But the thing is that I won't be having enough damage to actually get into a pretty nice rank, and that's what you have to take before choosing a team. You have to see if you have enough damage, and sometimes if you go on top floor, it's better to have more sustainable teams than actual damage on defense. But okay, we're okay, come on, Matador. Okay, I think we're gonna get, come on, Stella, fine, a little bit more of time and we were gonna be able to get into a pretty high rank. As you can see, we did more damage than the damage that I did with the first team that I used, like I said before, the one that worked. So I'm gonna use this team a second time because I feel like we're gonna get into a higher rank, but we never know if that's going to happen. So I'm gonna use the things that I say. Okay, I'm gonna put them on the, on test right now and see if they my what I say is correct or not. So okay, here goes. Second time that I use the same team and see if it's gonna do more damage or not. So yeah, you just need more damage on these fantasy bosses. Depending, actually, the one that there is one gear, right, that you need to have more sustainable teams. There are bosses like that. I don't remember. The only places that I think you really need to have sustainable teams, more than damage, like more girls that can sustain your team for a long period of times, is Sky Tower. I think that's what I'm lacking for. Sky Tower is really hard on the higher ranks. It's really hard to maintain your girls without them dying. I'm even close sometimes to defeat a floor that I am right now, and I lose because I cannot maintain my girls alive. And sometimes it is just one girl and kills two of my girls because they are pure damage dealers, so they cannot sustain. It's really hard to do those. Top floor that I have problems on top floor. Top floor, I think the only problems that I have is that my girls are not as strong enough to battle SX sometimes, because when I get into the 40s and stuff like that, there is pure SX girls, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm fucked now. The other ones, champion, sometimes you find on champion, you find really high level teams, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't impact me that a lot. Oh, are you fuck? Did you? Oh, what the fuck just happened now? See, told you. Sometimes this shit like this happens, and you cannot do anything about it. Like, that was super fast. I didn't even see it coming. See, this is what I said. Like, it doesn't matter sometimes if you have a sustainable team, and like I said, probably if I were to have a sustainable team, none of my girls will die. Like, Dracula survived a lot because she's pretty tanky. But at the same time, I don't know, it's really hard to decide what to use sometimes, and sometimes it's just pure luck that you don't get fucked by this girl. What can I say about this girl and what I think about this girl? It's a pretty nice girl to fight against. These are the rewards. Let me see. Okay, rank number 9. Okay, I'm in this rank, right? Okay, so I'm gonna get 6. What does the first one get? Like, I think he gets pretty nice stuff. Rank at number 1. Yeah, he gets pretty nice stuff. That's pretty nice juices there. Okay, let me see if we have a summon, because I remember that. Oh, okay, we're gonna do a summon here. I'm gonna do this one first and buy 10 more just because I wanted to, and see if we get Rhea. Come on, Rhea. Cross your fingers, guys, and see if we can get Rhea. No, they were like, no, fuck you. We're not gonna give you Rhea. You had to buy that shit. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video, guys. hopefully you guys get into a pretty nice rank on fantasy. If you, I don't know if you did great or not. If you want to tell me in the comment, you can tell me if you did great and what rank did you get on, and if it was really hard or not. And this is gonna be all. And remember, if you want to see more content like this and you like this type of content, remember to subscribe, ring the bell, and see you guys on the next video.